God. Happy Christmas.
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Seen the likes of me before.
Never!
No wonder another idol has displaced me. And if it can cheer and comfort you, I have no cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
And what business brings you here?
Your welfare. Follow me.
My welfare? Follow you? And the temperature well below freezing? I have a cold upon me just now.
You have cold within you. Bear but a touch of my hand there, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
Spirit, conduct me where you will.
Follow me, follow me.
The ghost of Christmas past led Scrooge down a long country road to the village that Scrooge grew up in as a boy. Scrooge saw himself as a small boy at the school reading books.
Ebenezer Scrooge, sit down.
Scrooge saw his old workplace and himself as a young man celebrating Christmas. Scrooge was now a young man. He had become wicked and was trying to get his hands on as much money as he could.
Penny halfpenny, twopence, fourpence, fourpence halfpenny.
His young wife was leaving him.
It matters little to you. Very little. Another idol has displaced me. And if it can cheer and
Next
comfort
he saw
you
the
in time
face
to
of his
come,
old friend Marley on the night before he died.
In my life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Suddenly he looked at the spirit, and in some strange way there were fragments of all the faces it had shown him.
No! Kind spirit, leave me!
These are the shadows of things that happen. Do not blame me. They are what they are.
Scrooge found himself back in bed, exhausted and overcome by an irresistible drowsiness. He sank into a heavy sleep.
I am the ghost of Christmas presents. Look upon me.
Scrooge was taken to the Cratchit's house, where he was shown the family celebrating Christmas.
Just as he was. Oh, I remember him so. And Mrs. Fezziwig. Oh, what a lovely party.
Scrooge recognised that he never enjoyed himself, nor was he happy. He saw Tiny Tim, who was very sick, sing a special song.
Tommy, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the corner and a crutch without its owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, kind spirit, say he will be saved.
Why are you so anxious? If he be like to die, he had better do it, and decrease the surplus population.
Scrooge hung his head to hear his own words quoted by the spirit, and was overcome with penitence and grief. Soon the spirit disappeared, and Scrooge was in the presence of another ghost. The spirit showed Scrooge his own death. Everyone was laughing and enjoying themselves because Scrooge was dead.
Ebenezer Scrooge dead? I can't even believe it.
I said you can't take it with you.
Scrooge clutched at the robe of the spirit.
I am not the man I was. Assure me that I yet may change these shadows you have shown me by an altered life. I will honour Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons they teach.
Scrooge suddenly awoke. It was a new day. It was Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas!
In A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, adapted for radio, Scrooge was played by James Owen, the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come by Dylan Lancaster. Tiny Tim was played by Matthew Ormrod. The narrator was Lee Blaine. Scrooge's teacher was Mr. Jim Fisher, and other parts were played by members of the cast and Sister Agatha. The play was originally produced in 1988 in the school chapel by Mr. Jim Fisher and Mr. Philip Zudron. Christmas Carol is a Ham production for Radio 4. Well, now, with the time coming up to midnight, you might be interested in